Yeah, somebody had brought something to my attention the other day, and I thought, well, I'll bring it up. Um, Most of the stuff I do on YouTube, I leave private. The liked videos and all that stuff, I don't see any purpose of leaving that public. But I do, though I should, I've always thought I should get around to making playlists of certain things, like certain gun models or that sort of thing, or like my history of my world videos. I should make a playlist of them, just make it easier, and that would have to be public. But one thing I did leave public, and which is what he brought to my attention, thinking I might have done this accidentally, was if you go to the main channel page on this channel, I have a folder just entitled Music. Well, what this is stuff that I have put together, though it's constantly changing and evolving. But it's the stuff that I listen to when I'm out on the road grader. I really use YouTube more for the music than I do for the videos. But there's some really good stuff on here. It's the kind of thing where you hear something, you think, oh man, I haven't heard that, or haven't heard it by a certain person. It's that kind of thing. So there's a lot of stuff in here that's real good, or in my mind, some of the very best. Uh, I guess I could go through them, but there's no point. I mean, if you have an interest in it, you really just listen to the playlist. That's all I'm saying. Because there is some really good stuff. Sometimes it'll be weird, that'll confuse you. Like some will be in languages that you're not sure what they are, but sometimes that doesn't really matter, that sort of thing. But the very last one at the moment, there's some really good stuff, but I could get lost in this stuff. I just, and I find something, and then I find a different version. I'm constantly, all these things are connected. All musicians are connected through the years. It's an interesting thing. Music is an interesting thing. But like I say, I can't listen to radio. I didn't mean to do that. But this stuff I can listen to over and over. These are great, great tunes. But like I say, it's there. I mean, if you want something interesting to listen to, it's not mine, and I didn't make it private. It's stuff that's all on YouTube, and it's interesting. YouTube was kind of, since they actually screwed up the video sharing thing, kind of, they're getting real more lenient to the commercial stuff. They're actually kind of falling back on the music stuff now. They're pushing that more. And I can see it. I mean, like I say, I make use of it because you can find stuff on there. Like there's a Scrapper Blackwell, old, nobody knows you when you're down and out. That's just excellent audio quality. Amazing for the time. It's old, but it's great. But there's just a wide variety of stuff in here. But the thing is, when you should go through it, if you find something you like, make your own playlist because it's very easy to find something and then have a heck of a time finding it the next day. But it's all there. There's some really good stuff. The last one at the moment happens to be it's a thing put together by a bunch of different people. But it really kind of goes into how music is interconnected. But it's will the circle be unbroken? But if you understand like the Carter family and the music history involved in that, you know that it'll move you. Someplace I have the VHS tape of this, of that session where they did this, but that's terrific. I mean, if that doesn't make your eyes would well up with tears, I would be surprised. It is a very moving version if you understand. If you don't understand, I guess it's just nothing to you, but if you understand it, that'll move you. But there's different versions of stuff. Like there's Man of Constant Sorrow done by an a cappella group called Home Free. Absolutely amazing. You know, it just kind of blow you away. But there's some really great stuff here. That's all. I'm just saying, if you got time or the inclination, I think you'll have a good time listening to these. Like I say, I can kind of go over and over, you know, because I have very eclectic tastes. So some of the stuff maybe will surprise you or kind of come out of nowhere in your mind. You know, I mean, some people, they like this kind of music. You know, I like a lot of different kinds of music, but there's certain little niches that I'm into. But there's a couple of Meatloaf on here. Now, Meatloaf, you know, but that Paradise by the Dashboard Light is a frickin' opera. You know, that's amazing. You know, he's a weird dude, but it's amazing. There's some Lyle Lovett. There's a couple that are doing a version of Plastic Jesus. Like there again, many versions of this song. This is an old tune that's been done by a lot of people. Fred Eaglesmith, Time to Get a Gun. Great tune. There's just some really good stuff here. But there is, that was again an accidental thing. There's some really good stuff there. But I don't want. If I start, I could, in theory, play little snippets of this or that because of discussing it, you know. But I'm not going to get into that. You know, YouTube is freaky on their copyright stuff. But this stuff is all there for anybody to listen to, and it is a playlist. So have at her if you so desire. No skin off my ass. But the thing to do is, if you find something that you like, put it in your own playlist. Because like I say, mine changes all the time. Every day it evolves and changes. So something that you really liked and you come back another day, it might not be there. Might come back again a month from now. But, you know, grab those things while you can. Until YouTube pulls them, because that happens every once in a while. I'll save something, all of a sudden it disappears because there's some copyright bullshit, and all of a sudden that's not there anymore. But listen to them when you can. Just a suggestion. I don't demand it. No skin off my ass one way or the other. But good music.